Hi everyone, it's the English Simmer here and welcome back to my channel. And today's video, which is just a little quick update video, I guess. I know we've had a lot of these recently, but honestly, I feel like through isolation, for some reason, we've just been getting like more updates to do with The Sims. So a couple of days ago now, I literally just uploaded a video talking about like realistic steps of to how we could maybe fix The Sims 4. Not we, but like suggestions basically of how we could help out with The Sims 4 and what we actually need for the game to be enjoyable for however long it's going on for, however long its lifespan is. And we also know that the Sims team did come out and say that they were gonna update skin tones, and we've had more information about this. This was originally leaked and then was actually confirmed. So this was the sort of blog post that was uploaded onto the Sims 4 EA website. So the Sims team will be releasing a base game update around existing skin tones on October the 6th for Mac and PC and November 10th for console. As we work on expanding skin tone variety in this first step, so they are splitting it up into two separate updates. In this first step, we'll be improving the blotchy artifacts and ashy appearance of darker skin tones on mid and high-end spec machines. Not sure whether this applies to your computer, see the note below. So we did get some extra skin tones. I think it was like 4 years ago now, maybe. And even with those skin tones, there was so much blotchiness and ashiness. And then this came up again when we got the MAC makeup, and that definitely didn't fit well on Sims with darker skin tones. So this has been talked about for years. I mean, I'm glad that it's being done. I personally don't think it should have taken this long. Like, we needed this fix years ago, but I'm glad that it's actually now happening. As mentioned in our initial video, we recognize there is a need to improve the representation of hairstyles in our base game as well. So in October, we will start by updating 2 of the base game hairstyles. And then Frosty Breakfast over on Twitter put, so which one will it be? So we obviously have what is meant to be an afro. This is in base game. I'll show it to you in my game. This hairstyle, I honestly am like shocked that it made it into the game, and it's just like, it's ridiculous. Does not look like an afro textured hairstyle whatsoever. Then we have this hairstyle, and then we also have this one. I do have some Sims waiting in Creator Sim. So these are the Sims that I have in Creator Sim. It's just the same Sim. I just copy and pasted her. She's just an EA default. And I got up some of the hairstyles. So this is another afro textured hairstyle, which is a lot smaller than this. These are all base game, and honestly, like, this texture is so much better than this big one. I don't know what happened. I mean, in the lighter colors, it's still not the best, so I don't know which ones they're gonna fix, because obviously they didn't let us know, but they're fixing 2 of the base game ones. So I reckon these are like the possibilities of what could be fixed. I am hoping that it's this one. I'm hoping that this, like, also the color as well, and I know so many black simmers have talked about this, how the black hair looks blue and then also has like shades of gray in it as well. It's not natural black. Like, it does look like a navy or a really, really dark blue and kind of like a purple tone to it. So I don't think they'll be fixing the colors, but hopefully they'll fix at least 2 of these hairs. See, like, most of these have the bluish purpley tone to them, and I know that this has been brought up so many times. Again, this one, I quite like this one. I think it's a really nice hairstyle. I don't really have complaints about this one. I also feel like this isn't my place to say, obviously, as a white woman. I feel like obviously my voice shouldn't be amplified on this issue, but I just wanted to like put out what I think could be fixed. There are these two which actually are super similar, which is very strange. So if we like switch between these Sims, you can kind of see a difference on the, I feel like the height of the hair, maybe you can see a difference. Or maybe it's the hairline. Maybe the hairline's a little bit higher up. I'm really not too sure what the difference is. And then if I actually just remove that hair for now, just to show you the skin tones and the pixelation that I'm talking about. So there's pixelation usually happens around the mouth and also the forehead area. So there's definite pixelation, I can see it. And also the undertones as well are just not great in these skin tones. So I'm talking from experience here, but I feel like if you play as Sims with darker skin tones, I feel like everyone goes to get X Mirror Mirror's Melanin Skin Pack. It's incredible. I will leave a link to it down below. If you are playing on PC and you do download custom content, absolutely go check out that pack. It has been a lifesaver for me. So I feel like up until now, that's been the go-to. But obviously on console, you can't download mods or custom content as well, which sucks for console players who want and need this representation. And then bigger changes are coming in December. We'll be rolling out at least 100 new skin tone swatches in cool, neutral, and warm tones, with particular emphasis on darker skin tones. Beyond the new additions, we are introducing a slider on all swatches, both new and existing, that will allow you to modify each selected tone to be lighter or darker. Also, having a slider is definitely going to help that. We had sliders when it came to skin tones in The Sims 3, and it definitely just added so much more freedom, especially if they are focusing on like undertones as well and how that's going to affect it. Honestly, very much needed, and I'm glad that we're finally getting it. We've heard your feedback on makeup as well. To truly complement the expanded library of skin tones launching in December, we'll also be adding new sliders for makeup in Create a Sim mode. I mean, that's great and all, but I honestly wish that they had confirmed that we were also getting like more makeup swatches, because I feel like even though having an opacity slider is great, I feel like the current makeup that we have in the game definitely doesn't complement darker skin tones. And then I feel like if we're getting a higher range of skin tones, obviously we'll be able to go darker, we'll be able to go lighter. I feel like that's going to throw makeup off even more, and it's just going to stand out even more. And so I kind of wish that they were giving us more makeup swatches. I'm glad that we'll be getting an opacity slider, but I would also like more makeup for darker skin tones and that like fit darker skin tones, because that again has been something that we've faced since base game. The updated customization options will offer an entirely new level of control to your Sims appearance, so they can look as flawless as possible. Plus, the December update will include another 2 improved base game hairstyles. So in fact, we're getting 4 new base game styles. Keep an eye out for more information from our team in late October or early November as we start to implement these changes. We'll also be sharing more details about how we're collaborating with external partners, Fenty Beauty. Please be collaborating with Fenty Beauty. Honestly, that would be incredible. I remember when I did the survey back in, I think it was the January one, where it was talking about how they could change and like fix up Create a Sim. And there was a way for you to put brands in. Someone commented Fenty Beauty, and I was so annoyed that I didn't choose them. Because honestly, I feel like Fenty are the leaders right now when it comes to makeup and like ranges and diversity and representation, including talented and diverse community members. I swear, if that isn't Mira has been an honest to God angel since I started following her, and she has done so much. Also, Ebonics, there are so many incredible Black Simmers out there who have done amazing things. Cryptic Sims is one of my favorite makeup custom content creators forever. I absolutely adore Cryptid's makeup, so I'm hoping that they've got these people on board, like Troy, D. I mean, I don't mean that in the sense that they've just taken like Mira's skin tones and implemented them into the game. If they have done that, then hope they paid her. But yeah, I just hope that they've collaborated with those simmers who have been asking for these things for years and who have been out here physically doing that representation themselves and creating communities that push for it, like Ebonics. Oh my god, so many incredible talented creators out there to make sure we get this right. As always, we thank you for sticking with us as we continue to grow. We're looking forward to sharing all of this with you in the coming months. Thank you. And then, like they said, when it comes to specs, if your game cannot run with uncompressed sim textures turned on in the options, then you're probably going to run into crashes after this update if it is turned on. And you're only going to see these changes of the pixelation and the ashy undertones if you have it turned on. If you don't have it turned on or your computer crashes with it on, then it's likely you're not going to see these updates. But I'm just going to show you where that option is. So if you go into your game options, it's just under graphics and you just need to tick it on. So ticking it enables using uncompressed sim textures. Have that on if you want to see these updates from the 6th of October. So that pretty much wraps it up. That's pretty much everything that they had to say. Obviously, they did also confirm in that letter that we were getting another expansion. So hopefully soon. I can see why they're focusing on skin tones though, because honestly, this has been a pressing issue for years now. So I'm glad that it seems that they're putting this first and this is the priority on releases. So fingers crossed when this update drops, we'll be able to see the difference. I'm honestly just looking at this pixelation now. I'm like, damn, it's been years, dude, that I've had to stare at you. But you know what? I'll be glad to see the back of you. It's definitely like the forehead, around the eyebrows, and also around the lips that compression comes into play. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna miss those patchy ass FODs, I have to say it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this video, if some of you guys missed it, then I hope it was helpful. Let me know what you think of the update down below. Do you think it's too little too late, or are you actually like impressed with the Sims team coming forward and saying all of this? Definitely let me know, and I will speak to you all in the next one. Bye guys.